Hello YouTube, welcome to another episode of Adam's Riding Life. A few little goodies arrived in the post this week for the DR. First thing was the exhaust, which I've been debating, or was debating, whether I was going to put it on or not, until it arrived and I had one look at it and thought, yeah, it's going on. I'm going to actually stick it on shortly once I've shown you this video. That's the link pipe. Just slot on. Nope, it won't slot on that way. It will slot on like that. There. You'll have to bear with me because Dominator certainly pack their items very well. Got about 15 metres of bubble wrap around it. It's obviously not a bad thing, but it's just heat where it's been welded. And there she is, the exhaust. So I think we're going to put it on. We've got it. I'm not sending it back to Poland. So it's going to go on. Got the bracket. I don't know if it's going to be able to see all this YouTube. I hope you can. But there's the bracket anyway. Put this away a minute. Put that in there so it don't scratch that bit. So we'll take this exhaust off. Just a bolt here, this bracket, a couple of bolts there holding it on, should just slide off. I've got a replacement gasket for there as well. What else have we got? That's a little chair, camping chair. There it is. You can see I've got a rip in my seat. It's a little bit tatty, but I mean the bike's not perfect, is it? So, but it's the rip. If it didn't have the rip, I wouldn't replace it. But it is starting to get bigger, and you can see it's going to start to go. So, while this was available on eBay, I thought, sod it, I'm going to get it. It's right. It's got the white Suzuki on. So it's the proper cover for it. Doesn't come with this belt, so I'll have to try and give that a good clean up because I want that on as well. Well, that's the seat cover that's going to go on. I'm not doing that today. My mate's got what's the word I'm thinking of? A staple gun that works off his compressor, so it's a powerful one. So, and he's on holiday for a couple of weeks, so when he gets back I'll stick that on. That's a little travel camping chair that, for when we eventually go and do a camp, which I'm hoping to do before August. But what's that? Oh, that's just the little gasket. This is the rebuild kit for some of the part of the rebuild kit, some jets for the carb, but at the moment I think I'm going to leave it. Still leaking a bit of fuel, which I think is the float height's right, but I think it's not shutting off when it gets to the right height. It's not shutting off. That's not in this kit. It's in another kit which I'm hoping has arrived at home. So at some point, when the fuel's switched off, it don't leak, and when it's running, it don't leak. It's just if you forget to switch it off, it drips. So that's going to have to be done. The carb's going to have to be taken apart again, and if I'm going to do that, then I'm going to replace all the seals and probably put the new jet in. What else have we got in here? Shh, you can't tell anybody about this one. Can't tell the wife, even though she'll notice it when I go home in it. a new jacket to add to, you know, my pile of jackets, and my jackets up there. But I think I'm going to have to start getting rid of some of them, stick some on eBay. But I don't know if you can see that, but you can see through it because it's mesh. You know, for our 3 days of sunshine that we get here in England. But it's the Revit Eclipse jacket, 90 quid, mesh. It's got the shoulder protection. Doesn't come with a back protector, but I have got 2 back protectors. Why's somebody always ring me when I'm vlogging? Yeah, like I say, I've got a pile of stuff in here, but I think I'm gonna sell my RST jacket 'cause it's too big for me now. It's a good jacket, and my RST pants they're too big for me. And I needed a summer jacket because when I'd been out with Morphy and Ainsworth, it weren't too bad that day, but the day after, the Saturday, was absolutely red hot. And I come to the lockup with my bike, and I was messing with the carb, and I was literally thinking, what's that? There was water running down my sleeves, because these Oxford stuff, they've got a waterproof membrane inside, which stops you getting wet, but you can't remove it. You can remove the liner, the quilted liner, but you can't remove the waterproof liner. And on a hot day, you just sweat like mad, and the sweat's got nowhere to go, so it's running down your arms. So I've got my leather jacket, and I just thought, I want a summer jacket. I want something to get the wind through when it really is that hot. So that's why I bought that. But I'm going to have to get rid of some of my kit, because there's no point in having it all. Somebody else can use it. So I'm going to get rid of it, stick it on eBay, I think, when I eventually get round to it. And I will go through. All on the shelves at the back there's my camping gear. And my LS2 helmet up there. Not that green one, that's the kids' helmet in the box there. But that's a little camping chair that all comes out nice and light. So we are going to do a camp at some point, if I can ever get bleeding time to do it, and the right weather. And I've not even tested any of my kit. I've not even had the tent out or anything, so it'll be a bit of a mad camp. Anyway, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do what everybody else does. We'll do before and after. I'm not going to video myself fitting the can. There's a million of them videos on YouTube of people fitting an exhaust, only a link pipe and an exhaust. It's nothing too technical, it's a couple of bolts. Slide one off, slide one on, so I'm not going to film that, I'm just going to get on with it. We're looking at some decals as well, but see all these little stickers were all on the bike when I got it. There's a hell of a lot of stickers everywhere. But I've took one off, like I put that Suzuki on because I took a sticker off there, and it's, you know, it's really white and it stands out like there. That bit of stickers come off. I was washing it and I blew it off. You can see how clean it is compared to the rest. But I can get them side panels. Can buy some of them side panels, both sides, and I can get a kit off a more, I think it's off something like a 95 that covers all this with the DR, and obviously matching decal here, matching decal for the front light cowl and for the front and rear fender, and maybe strip all this back. But then it's not got the original decals on, so I think I'm just going to stick with how it is now and leave the little stickers on. So if I start removing them, then you're going to have like really bright white bits compared to the faded bits of plastic, because they must have been on a long time then. So I'm not going to mess with them. Anyway, I don't want this exhaust to get too hot, so hope you can hear that. Give it a bit of a well, that's a before. This will be after with no baffle, because the baffle's not come. It's going to run out of fuel. Not turn the fuel on. There'll be no baffle in this, so it's probably going to be quite loud. Didn't come with a baffle, which disappointed really, but hey ho, it was a cheap exhaust. The baffle that they sell at Dominator is 28 quid plus postage. More or less the same baffle on eBay for a tenner. So I'm going to get an eBay baffle and put that in if I find it too loud. Like I say, I bought it now. I'm not going to send it back, pay the postage, send it back to Poland. By the time I've done that, 30-40 quid to send it back to Poland. You know what I mean? I might as well chuck it on. Obviously I'll keep the original exhaust, and it should help it breathe, and well, let's face it, we all like a loud exhaust. Loud pipes save lives. So I'm going to get on with it, and I'll get back to you when I've done it, and then I can go home, because I've had enough. Right, thanks for watching YouTube. I'll be back with you soon. Hello YouTube, we're back on. We've now fitted the Dominator R exhaust system. As you can see, looks really nice, but there's a problem. A big problem. And that is, without the baffle, it's way too loud. Not just loud. Loud. Ridiculously loud. So I've ordered the baffle. Hopefully that'll quieten down a lot. And if it doesn't, well, it's coming off and going on eBay. And I'll cut my losses with it. And hopefully I won't lose too much money on it. But that is ridiculously loud. I mean, how can you sell an exhaust that loud? It's louder than bleeding Dave's. Put a baffle in that. Bought the hard baffle, which quietens it down the most. To see how we get on. But I'm not happy. Not that much. Knocked it in gear when I jumped on. Someone's trying to ring me again while I'm vlogging. Right, YouTube. I will get back to you shortly. Well, I'm going to go and hand my keys in and say to her in the office, and I will get back to you. Hello YouTube. Oh, it's too loud, that exhaust, people, it really is too loud. I'm deaf already. It's like it's not got an exhaust on it. I'm sure it'll be right with a baffle in. What are you running about? Anyway, it's Friday afternoon, it's about 2:30, just leaving work with the new Dominator R exhaust on without the baffle in, because it didn't come with a baffle. It was my mistake, but it's not very descriptive on the website. It's a Polish website, so obviously if you click on the English version, it's not very descriptive as to what comes with the exhaust, but pretty sure most other exhausts come with a baffle of some sort, but I think it's because they sell a soft, medium and hard. The soft being the one that deadens the decibels the least and the hard the most. So I've ordered the hard one now, but not from them directly because they wanted £30 plus the postage, so it would have worked out at 40 quid. So with free post, about £9 odd with free post. So that's going to be getting fitted when it comes this week, and hopefully it'll quieten it right down. Ordered the hard one, 48mm diameter, and it's about 195mm in length. The exhaust is 300mm in length, so it's almost like 2/3 the length of the exhaust, the baffle, so they're definitely quieting it down. Sounds like a bloody sounds like the KTM SMR that is it SCMR or whatever it is, SMR. Better keep dreaming about. And like bloody Royal Giardini. I don't mind louder exhaust, but not to this extent. It's just ridiculous. People definitely notice I'm there anyway. But imagine going on that ride I went on with Morphy and Ainsworth with this exhaust. It's ridiculous. Hooligan. That's what everyone's thinking now, hooligan. That was loud once it's going. Getting it going makes it loud. I think it'll be alright with that baffling. The noise police will have me. Noise pollution. So I'm not going straight home, I'm going to my mum's, meeting my brother there. We're doing a bit of decorating for my mum, decorating a bedroom, so we just got to finish off, get the radiator off, finish that wall, put a curtain pole up, put the curtains up. I'll probably be there a couple of hours before I head home. Little lad's got chicken pots, little Lucas. We were supposed to have been going out for a meal for my mum's 70th tomorrow, but with him having chicken pots he won't be able to go, and obviously me or Nicola would have to stay at home, and it'd probably be Nicola, so it's we're looking at rearranging it anyway. My brother goes away on holiday for the weekend next week because it's his wife's birthday, so he's treating her to a weekend away, so we can't do it next week. What have I done to my bike? Certainly wants to go though now. I just hope the baffle sorts it out, because it's a fantastic bike when it's running like this. now indicator. Might go out Sunday for a couple of hours, take the verses out. I'm not taking this out. It's very busy. Oh, I think it's school chucking out time up here though on the left. School up here on the left. It's oh no, it's a bit early for that though, isn't it really? Only about 2:30. Still recording. I'm an hooligan. Makes me ride bad enough this bike without putting a stupid exhaust on. Make me more of an hooligan. What a glorious I don't know why I'm singing in the rain. I don't want it to rain. I've had enough of that this week. Warm though. I didn't risk putting the new jacket on. Or explain the exhaust. I have to explain the jacket as well. Phaser. Like a big phaser, that. Kawasaki, that. I don't know what model it was, that actually. Other lad who's got a Triumph Tiger Sport in the yard, when I fired this up, he said, bloody hell. He said, I thought it was Andy's Harley starting up. Another lad got an Harley in the yard. Bloody Harley. Cheers, Mr. Trucker. Went on well, pretty well, fit pretty well. Probably could just do with where there's a bracket on my original exhaust, there's not one on this, which sort of bolts just down there off the frame. So I'm going to have a look at getting some sort of a exhaust clamp that I can use just to stop any movement and vibration. It's just way too loud, this thing. Way too loud. There's no need for it. lovely sound, it's just too loud. So it's toning down quite a lot. I don't know what the camera's picking it up like. Doesn't help that it's ticking over a bit high either. That never helps. You can hear the difference in tone now. Can't see them lights very well. Hardly tell that that was a green light then. Motorway's getting busy. Always handy to check your speed on them things. Instead of doing 31, we're doing bang on 50 k's an hour. I've got what's it as well. One of them like stick on overlay things to go on there. I've got some new grips because these are solid. Got some like medium ones, a bit softer. These are just rock solid plastic. Brilliant for wear and tear. Not going to wear down, but not great for grip or comfort. The vibe doesn't take any of the vibes out of the bike. So I've got some soft ones to go on. Oh, I'm treating you to all these little things, girl. Don't try and kill me anymore. But the exhaust is going if I can't get it quiet enough. I'm not riding around with this. Anyway YouTube, I'm going to cut you off here because I'm just arriving at my mum's. Thanks for watching. Hopefully next time we'll have the baffle in, it won't be as loud. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. I'll try and stick another video up on Sunday when I'm out on the verses for a couple of hours if I get a chance. So thanks for watching. Like I said, hit that like and subscribe button and share. Right, I'm going. It's too loud.